Oil prices extend gains on drop of U.S. oil inventories. New York, May 25, BERNAMA Chinois, crude oil futures prices gained for the third day in a row on Wednesday due to the substantial decrease of U.S. oil inventories in the previous week, reported Chinois. The West Texas Intermediate, WTI, for July delivery picked up $1.43 or 1.96%, to settle at $74.34 a barrel on the New York Mercantile Exchange. Brent crude for July delivery went up $1.52 or 1.98% to settle at $78.36 a barrel on the London ICE Futures Exchange. U.S. commercial crude oil inventory posted a deep week-on-week drop of 12.5 million barrels in the week ending May 19 in contrast with expectation of a slight rise. According to data issued by the U.S. Energy Information Administration, EIA, on Wednesday, moreover, U.S. gasoline and distillate fuel inventories decreased by 2.1 million barrels and 0.6 million barrels last week, respectively. The oil inventory data issued by the American Petroleum Institute late Tuesday also showed big drops last week, which drove up oil prices in the overnight market. Oil prices are higher on Wednesday as data showed U.S. inventories and fuel supplies tightening, and as the Saudi energy minister warned speculators, raising the prospect of further output cuts by the Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries, OPEC, and its partners, noted James Hyerczyk, senior market analyst with market information supplier FX Empire, BERNAMA Chinois. Meta cuts 500 jobs in Ireland. London, May 25, BERNAMA DPA, Facebook parent company Meta is slashing nearly 500 jobs at its Dublin offices, German news agency, DPA, quoted the Irish public broadcaster RTE report on Thursday. The US tech giant has informed the government in Dublin about the cuts. RTE said affected employees have also been notified. About 2,500 people work for Meta in Dublin, where the company has its base for business outside of the United States and Canada. In Parliament, Irish Prime Minister Leo Varadkar described the job losses as significant and said his thoughts are with the employees and their families. The cuts are part of a global downsizing that Meta Chief Executive Officer Mark Zuckerberg ordered the company to undertake in March. Some 10,000 jobs are to be eliminated worldwide, BERNAMA DPA. ADB calls on ASEAN to boost life quality to build resilient community. Manila, May 25, BERNAMA Chinois, members of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, ASEAN, must ramp up efforts to improve the quality of life across the region to build a resilient community and yield a faster recovery, reported Chinois quoting an Asian Development Bank, ADB, report on Thursday. The region's path to progress must increasingly focus on achieving success in reading, math, and science, better nutrition, and access to quality healthcare, noted the report of the Manila-based bank. As the region emerges from the pandemic, fortifying health systems, raising the quality of education, and improving nutrition will equip our young workers physically, mentally, and emotionally and improve their productivity, ADB Director General for Southeast Asia Winfried Wickline said. The attainment of upward income convergence, a rapid reduction in extreme poverty rates, and improvement in financial inclusion and internet penetration rates will help the region overcome reversals in development gains caused by the pandemic, he added. The report also urged ASEAN countries to invest in digital skills, infrastructure, and finance to reduce the cost of business and build a more competitive region. The pandemic lockdowns implemented in these ASEAN countries led to a 3.2% contraction in gross domestic product in the region in 2020, while the growth improved to 3.5% in 2021 and rose further to 5.6% in 2022, according to the report. ASEAN groups Brunei, Cambodia, Indonesia, Laos, Malaysia, Myanmar, the Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, and Vietnam, BERNAMA Chinois.